Hey, Feely. What you doing? Philos? Where are you going? Feely. You want to go back out? We just were out, Feely. Sometimes they can be very controlling. Does that say a lot about me? I mean, I know that being controlling for me, let's talk about this. Let's be honest. So I wouldn't call myself controlling my past me. I would say I've been a meddler. I have meddled because I care. And I meddle in the business of people I care about. But I have to say, I've learned not to be like that. I really learned, I guess you would say it took me years to get where I'm at. And I'm really good now. Like I don't meddle. I am much more objective, but sometimes with, your little boys or girls, you're like, they reflect back to you. And sometimes these two can be a little bit controlling. Oliver. Can I see you, Oliver? Hello, Feely. Look at that little tail. Oliver. Oliver, don't you love me? All right, I'm not going to do that. Yes, I love you. I love you, little baby boy. But yeah, so they kind of reflect your personality back to you. And honestly, I'm being very honest. Like I know that I have in the past been in a way like wanting people to be how like I am or how I believe things should be instead of just allowing them to be who they are, right? And a long time ago somebody said that to me, like I was in my trying to remember. Was I in my It doesn't matter. I was in my 20s or 30s and somebody said you must allow people to be who they are, not how you want them to be or who you want them to be. And that was such a big statement that it stuck with me, and I saw reflections of that in my life going forward and really took it to heart. It was such a big lesson that honestly I feel like I learned it. I have moments, I'm not going to lie, but for the most part, and here's the thing, it's very freeing. It's very freeing to allow someone to be who they are and not feel the need to have them be who you want them to be or you think they should be. And all this conversation is all about these two. Right, little Oliver, Philos. Just because I think animals do reflect back to us who we are in a lot of ways, Like I used to do Doordash and I delivered food to people all over the area here, different cities, whatever. I don't know what you call them, cities, towns, whatever. And I remember going to this, what do you call it, a RV community? Like, it's not recreational, mobile home community. And I delivered food to this lady it was a really pretty mobile home area, and it had a lot of trees. It was real pretty. And this lady came out of her mobile home, and I gave her food, and she had a little chihuahua that looked like this little guy, a lot like him. And she and I struck up a conversation, and interestingly enough, her little chihuahua that looked a lot like Philos was right behind her. And she and I were talking, and she was up on a step. So I was like on the ground. She was up on a higher level because she was, there were steps to get to her home. And she was up there. I was on the ground. And her little chihuahua was right behind her. And that little chihuahua was yapping the whole time. And we were able to still have a conversation. And I don't even remember what we were talking about, but maybe it was mobile home life because I was curious. It could have been that. But the thing that struck me when I left there, and even while I was there, was that she didn't one time try to basically put a boundary up and discipline her dog and say, stop, go inside. Because like with Oliver and Philos, if they get too yappy, like with passerbys outside, like just somebody walking by with a dog or somebody jogging by or whatever, I will, if I'm home, I will chime in and say, get down off the couch, cut it out, that's enough. And they listen. And it just was interesting because this lady, she didn't do that. She just let her dog just yap. She was probably not paying attention, but the thing is, that's where, what I was trying to say is how your pet parent a lot of times influences the behaviors of, your little being that you're in care for, your little child, in a way, So, anyway, I don't know if people are going to find this very interesting. I got it off my chest, nevertheless. So, Oliver, can you say hi? Oh, thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. We love you. God bless you. We are grateful for new subscribers. There's been some new subscribers, and we're grateful. And we are grateful for the existing subscribers and the loyalty. It just is very heartwarming. Yeah, that's what it is. It's heartwarming. So thank you all. God bless you, and peace.